Alright, so today we're going to be going over episode 6 of Star Wars. This is the last movie for Luke Skywalker, and the characters are, well, no, not the last movie for Luke Skywalker, but the last movie for really like him being a main character and him being the major points of Star Wars. Is also the last movie with Vader in it, and kind of like the whole Empire system and Palpatine. In this movie, you really get to watch Luke and what he now knows as his father's relationship grow and kind of change from being from being enemies to being acquaintances to end up being friends and ending up getting their relationship back together. So throughout this movie, you kind of see everything move. You get to see the rebels kind of start rising up to start taking down the second Death Star. They find out that the second Death Star is basically guarded by this shield that's on this planet, and they end up meeting the Ewoks in this movie. The Ewoks end up being like a big part of how they take down this shield. You end up seeing Han Solo and Princess Leia's relationship grow further. You see how they move into more of a romantic relationship instead of just being friends. Han Solo finally gets his shot at Leia. You end up finding out that Luke ends up telling Leia that they're brother and sister and that their dad is actually Lord Vader. And with this, you get to kind of see how they change as well, going into more of like friends instead of, a romantic relationship like they had. At the end of this movie, you get to watch the fight between Vader and Luke. This fight's very reminiscent of how like the Battle of Sin and your good consciousness, like how the battles. You see Palpatine kind of like controlling Vader, such as like Sin kind of controlling us, and Luke kind of acting like a god figure trying to break through this barrier of sin. You watch Luke take down Vader. You watch Vader take down Luke, and then Vader ends up switching and helping take down Palpatine with Luke. So Vader ends up switching to the good side and ends up becoming a Force Jedi instead of becoming a Sith Lord, because he went and started believing in the Force again and believing in the light side and not using anger to overcome all emotions and actually tapping into the light and the good parts of his body. This is very much because of Luke and Luke's ability to help his father make this transition. But you still see at the end of the movie, Vader dies, and Luke ends up being okay with it and happy that he finally got to see his father. Yeah. Overall, very, very good movie. Enjoyed it a lot. Not the best, but not the worst. I'd definitely say probably top 3. Really good fights, really good choreographs, and really enjoyed it.